Elon Musk proving that I guess they can move quickly. Elon Musk winning his case. You know, Elon's been out trying to sign up people to protect the First and Second Amendment. And so he's like, hey, sign my petition and you'll win $1 million, possibly. You go into this lottery system if you do. And everybody was freaking out about this. But he just won. He just won because you know why? This is actually, ladies and gentlemen, part of our First Amendment itself. It's actually considered free speech and is protected under free speech. But they hate this over at The View, and they hate this over at NBC, and they hate this, the Democrats do, in the state of Pennsylvania. Josh Shapiro, who's the governor of Pennsylvania, and by the way, Josh should be mad because I'll tell you, she would have had a heck of a better shot at Pennsylvania if she had actually gone with Josh Shapiro. But she didn't, maybe because she saw him as upstaging her, a little too smart, or maybe, I hate to say this, but maybe given that her base is so anti-Israel and he's actually Jewish, could that have been a factor? We don't know, but I'll just say this, Kamala Harris, you might not be up a creek without a paddle if you'd actually gone with the popular governor of Pennsylvania, but instead, the egomaniac, I guess, or the sort of not with Israel, I guess, that you are, take your pick. I don't think either is a good scenario. She didn't pick Josh Shapiro, and now she's struggling in the likes of Pennsylvania. But Josh, well, he did not want Elon Musk lining up voters in Pennsylvania. He didn't like this one single bit, and he took to the airwaves on NBC. This is like the big kahuna, the NBC News division on Meet the Press just about a week and a half ago.
Governor, let me ask you about a development we learned about overnight. Elon Musk says he will be giving away $1 million every day to random voters who sign his super PAC's petition. You are a former attorney general. Is this legal?
I think there are real questions with how he is spending money in this race, how the dark money is flowing, not just into Pennsylvania, but apparently now into the pockets of Pennsylvanians. That is deeply concerning. Look, Musk obviously has a right to be able to express his views. He's made it very, very clear that he supports Donald Trump. I don't, obviously we have a difference of opinion. I don't deny him that right. But when you start flowing this kind of money into politics, I think it raises serious questions that folks may want to take a look at.
So you think it might not be legal, yes or no?
I think it's something that law enforcement could take a look at. I'm not the Attorney General anymore of Pennsylvania. I'm the governor, but it does raise some serious questions.
All right. It raises all kinds of questions indeed. Yeah. Except that it was decided he was perfectly fine in doing this. Okay, guys, so you know what? They try and spin these things. I mean, he was in a little bit of a hole because he is a lawyer, and so he's like, I can't really answer that. But the media was all over it. The media was trying to present something. I mean, this is weird. This is really, really weird. But we know where the media is. I mean, the media is absolutely freaking out over the idea that somehow, possibly, he might win. If the media has done everything that it has done to prevent Donald Trump from winning, and he ultimately still wins, well, what does that mean for the media? Maybe it actually means they're completely, totally irrelevant. The New York Times of the world, the Washington Post, which is increasingly figuring out that it is irrelevant.